Guys, how's it going? Tuesday. Few things before we get going. Surprise, surprise. But you came for the guns and you stayed for the beer, right? I hope so. Actually, a bunch of things. First, the giveaway gun. No, don't get your hopes all up that all of a sudden we added a $600 scope to the giveaway. I just wanted to see. I had one guy leave this smart-ass comment about you put a long handguard and a sniper stock and then put a red dot on it. Well, that's what I have. But I just kind of wanted to see kind of how it would work and react. This is somewhat of a similar look to what Samantha's. I think from now on we'll just refer to it as Project Winter Sniper. This is kind of the same configuration that hers is going to be. Hers is going to have a little shorter handguard so you can see more of that beautiful Wilson Combat barrel, but going with the BCM charging handle on here, it allows you to get in around the scope, which I don't think the Raptor would allow, which is what Travis, DJ Alkaline 1, was saying. And then I also, just for the look-see of it, I put a bipod on here. This might also look familiar, Travis. I upgraded. But yeah, it's just that could be one hell of a long-range setup. And in case you see it, it now does have a Geisel trigger in it. Being that I wanted to be able to have this thing shootable, I pulled the one out of my pistol, but one of you, and I don't know if he wanted it mentioned, decided to step up and bought a Geisel trigger for the giveaway gun. It's way too much, and I'm definitely going to make sure that you get well, what you wanted done is you wanted the money put in the kitty for the next giveaway, which is more than fair. I think you are out of being responsible for helping out with giveaways for, I don't know, forever. So that's how that could look. Another thing, quite a while back, me and Travis, DJ Alkaline 1, did a little horse trading, and my end of the deal continuously changed. But now that Travis is working on his Vietnam build, I picked him up. Funny story. Maybe when you're ordering expensive shit online, you should probably avoid alcohol, which Nihap, Josh, Jim, all of you, I know for a fact, have done. Okay, so this is what happened. Travis needed a carry handle, dedicated carry handle upper, and this one is a nice one. This one is a Rock River. But what Travis wanted was a stripped one, because he has a vintage forward assist and a vintage dust cover door, but he was a little worried about how the peep sight assembly went in it. And I said, maybe I should just get you the complete one. He says, nah, just get the stripped one. I already have the sight. Okay. Well, when I opened the box, this is what was in the box. Rock Island flat top. Oops. Yeah, they show the picture of the carry handle one, number 1, and the flat top, number 2, but when you place your order, the flat top is number 1 and the carry handle is number 2. So it was a stripped upper, and I just decided I was going to keep this for a future build, or in case one of my good friends wanted to purchase it, I would just sell it. Well, when I reordered the complete assembly for Travis, and so that he'd get that peep sight installed on there, and then I took the forward assist and the dust cover door off of this one and installed it on this one, and this one has already been purchased. This is going to Alec357, but what he doesn't know, so we'll see if he watches the brew review or not, is Alex, for everything that you do for me and Christine, the least I can do for you is this is going to be your Christmas present, my friend. Pow! So I will get this out to you as soon as possible. Tomorrow is the New Year's Eve, which is going to be kind of an interesting time. I am going to be spending my New Year's Eve with John and Gary from Huber Concepts. So I'm hoping that it doesn't escalate to around 12:01. We're yelling Yahoo, standing in the backyard firing guns in the air. So Travis, get this out to you, and Alex, get this out to you. Picked up this year's batch of Great Lakes, and obviously if you want to get a full, complete rundown on the true magnitude of the quality of this beer, you have to go over to My Hollow Point and see Chuck's review on it. It was just so heartfelt. Yeah, so I'm going to open this up, and we're going to take a look at this at the end of the brew review, so it's a twofer. Only, I've already done a full review on that. I don't remember if it was on an E-scale, but I'll just throw something in there. But we're actually here to look at Cutthroat Porter from Odin Brewing Company. This one is 5% by volume. And the bottle top looks something like that. What should we open it with? Well, since I mentioned Alex. Oh, sorry. I digress. This one actually wasn't from Salty Shellback, but he put a thing up on Facebook. Some douche nozzle has actually filed a copyright thing of his video, saying that they own the rights to the words caliber and bottle opener. If I could remember the name of the douche nozzle company or this person that is saying that, by him showing how he made one of these, he's in a copyright violation. All I can say is that that company that is putting a claim against Salty Shellback, you are complete losers. So we're going to use this. But hang on, I got to have a rude moment first. Okay, I'm behind, obviously. I got something from Ed, something from Pete, and something from my neighbor. Wondering if I'm working tomorrow. I didn't miss, I just couldn't hang on to it. Right, Shelby? Okay, here we go. Okay, well, it's dark, but it's a porter. I fully expect that. Hey, Shelby. Shelby likes porters too, but you're not. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna go there. Not gonna give you any. Jeb Bush, please do not run as the Republican choice. I'm fully. I don't want any more Bush. Unless it's beer or the other thing. And even then, you know, mow her all down in the outfield and just, never mind. Okay. It smells roasted malts, and that's about it. You know, smells like a, you know, no surprise the brown ales and the porters are going to smell a lot alike, but this has a really nice roasted malt smell to it. So, cheers, guys. Oh, and just for Chuck. Sorry. What? You can suck up all you want. I'm not giving you any. Oh, for God. Okay, fine. I'll give you some. See how I fold? Sorry, Johnny, I'm being lazy, and tell me what you think of that. You like that? Yeah, I bet you do. I'm going to find out if I do. I mean, is that good? Yeah, yeah, this is good, right? So, I mean, let's look at it. Just kind of starts off almost malt edgy, like it's just gonna like pop ya. Just heavy, dark roasted malts, and then it has like this momentary sweetness, no bitterness, and then it just kind of cruises on into kind of just a little mellowing area, and then the flavors start to pop out as though you haven't just had enough of them. Let me rephrase. The flavors become more intense at the end. The roasted malts and chocolate and cocoa and a little finish with some coffee. Not real overwhelming. And same with the chocolate and the cocoa, and those they're not overdone. They're just done right. The alcohol level, obviously, it is not JR10 approved, which means it's also a little on the wimpy side, but 5% is still 5%. I mean, if you really want to sit and enjoy some porters, you know, at least you can have more than, you know, one or two of them. One or two of them before you become inebriated. It's just really smooth, really drinkable. Starts off strong and intense, and it just flows right into a nice that little dry bitter area, and you're thinking, is that it? And all of a sudden the flavors just pour on. Always thinking that she's like sneaking, like as though there's like this chance in hell that it isn't like a Captain Obvious moment that she's coming down here. She might as well just like get some party horns and some shit. Here I'm coming on down. Whoa, what? Hi?
Shut up, you did not hear me come down. I was very quiet. Are you saving these bottles?
Samantha requested the Time Bandit vodka bottle.
I thought she had one of these already.
If she did, she wanted another one. You can put it right there so it's not in your way. Because I know you gotta make the place look good for John Huber from Huber Concepts.
You guys can have fun. I'll be in bed by 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah. I'm taking Thursday off.
New Year's Day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Party on. Will you
Do
hold
you
my...
realize that that's the last day that we have off until Memorial Day? Which is in May.
Will you hold my hair while I throw up?
No. I don't hold anybody's hair. And if you puke, you clean it.
Disappointingly, It's been a long time since I've thrown up because of alcohol. I mean, now throwing up, it's only been a matter of days since Pete sent me that picture of his ass.
I'm not even going to go there.
I honestly wish I was making that up. I would show you, but I don't want you to have to go through the same thing I did. Besides that, knowing that prick, he probably copyrighted his butt cheeks. It's probably some kind of copyright infringement if I were to show his ass without consent. Okay. Well, on that note.
My massage chair worked really well, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Whenever Christmas, kind of like a stocking stuffer, because it's really not fair that. Well, actually, it's still nice. She's always had a massage chair, and what the hell was the other one? 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years old, and I bet you on an average, it probably gets used every other day, at least. And after 5 years, it finally gave up. I think she was personally trying to kill it because the old one didn't have heat, but the new one does.
And it's got a butt vibrator thing. I don't know what you call that. You know, on the pat. Okay, I'm just digging myself a hole. I'm just shut up now. Never mind.
There is no good way to tell people that your back massager has a vibrating ass.
Well, the
seat.
cushion seat thing.
Cutthroat Porter from Odin. This is outstanding. If you like porters or the brown ales, or Pete the Brown Eye, I highly recommend Cutthroat Porter, and I'm gonna give this a 10. Did I say Odin? Sorry, Adell.
Bye now.
Adell Brewing. So much of the stuff I've had from them has just been just fantastic. They're a great brewery. Colorado High. Are they in Colorado? Yep, Fort Collins. So, if you can get this, or if they get a sample pack, or you just want to grab a whole bunch of 6-packs and mix it up with stuff from them, you just can't go wrong with them. It's one thing when you can maintain an 8 or a 9 on the E scale, but really their stuff has just all been excellent. This is really good. I don't know what other people think of it, but I really liked it. Now, we don't want to contaminate it. It's contaminated. It's contaminated. Now, anybody that wants to leave can. And now we're going to take a look at this year's batch of Great Lakes Brewing Company's Christmas Ale. And what kind of opener do you use for some festive Christmas time? I don't know. Maybe a sterling silver tie. Maybe that's what we use. Oh, sorry. HempSeedAddict get pissed off at me. I don't think she's talking to me right now anyway. It's fine. Oh, I forgot to tell you what the alcohol percentage is. You know why? Because I forgot to look. 7.5%. Best served as damn cold as you can get it. I just made that part up, but that's what's happening here. Full-bodied spirited ale. Copper color. Taste of combination of cinnamon, ginger, and honey. So we ask you to savor the flavor responsibly. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I might lay on the dining room table and, target the neighbor's house with the AR, but I'll do it responsibly. So, God, smells just like Miller. It doesn't smell like Miller at all. Actually, this smells like beer. So, cheers. Here we go. This year's batch of Christmas ale. One of Chuck's favorites. Actually, the very first thing I noticed is the honey this year. Cinnamon is actually kind of in the background. Doesn't help that porter really bold really bold malts. Probably should have done a vodka mouthwash before I jumped in. Not really noticing the ginger. Oh, and Hazman, because I know you can appreciate this. .75 of Stalechnia. If you're in a vodka, that is. Straw. I should have cleaned the palate with that first, but yeah, you just kind of get the honey, and it's so natural tasting. I mean, I've had some, we've all had stuff where, palate knows what the real stuff tastes like, and that does not taste like. For me, it's always cherry. Cherry seems to be, unless you have absolutely fresh cherry, it always tastes artificial. I mean, it tastes like cough syrup. For some reason, we can't seem to get cherry right. But this is hey, you want some of this? Here, try a little Christmas ale. Hey, Mikey, I think she likes it. Tail's going. This dog is much smarter than Chuck. And better looking, too. Better looking than that little weasel turd thing that he has. Did you like that? Like, give me a knuckle bump if you liked it. Knuckle bump. Not that good? Oh, I know. She's like, I'm not gonna knuckle bump. I want more. You want more? Huh? She will not speak. Speak. Make a noise. Do something. It's like, whatever. Oh, fine. You're gonna go upstairs and you're gonna be ripped. Maybe the cinnamon would give it away as a seasonal, but this is just a damn good beer. Really smooth. Just honey. I don't know if I'm noticing the ginger, but you get the honey, and then right at the end, one of the last things I notice is a little bit of the cinnamon, because it's kind of like like you've been chewing on a piece of big red bubble gum for a couple of hours. It's kind of tails off with that kind of a cinnamon taste to it. What the hell are you doing? Go to town. Go right ahead. You have a good time in there. Yeah, this year's batch is good. Very smooth. The alcohol, 7.5, just has enough that you notice it. Hey, this is the story. It's this time of the year. It's nice to have good stories. So my daughter calls today. She says that the the delivery man knocked on the door and asked if I was home. And she's like, no, he's down at the retirement home making a few extra bucks. And she says, why? And he says, yesterday, as I was clearing out my truck, I noticed a gun part. And I recognize the name Odinworks. And I started thinking, and of all the people that he knows on his route, he said the only person that he could think of that was a gun guy was me. And I've sat out and had conversation with him. He's cool as hell. At anytime he delivers something where he knocks on the door and gives it to me, he always gives Shelby a treat, knows her name, and his name is Mike. He's just a really a cool guy. And so she says, I found this part, and it's from a company called Odinworks, and I recognize that name. I know I've delivered other stuff to your dad before, and he's the only guy I could think of that was a gun guy on my route. So handed her a card with a number on it and said, just have them call and let them know that basically I have to win the quiz and tell them exactly what it was, but is actually the Odinworks XMR, the extended mag release for the giveaway gun. And yesterday I got delivered an empty box with nothing but the little air pillows in it because a piece of tape had broken on the bottom. Of course, you want to go conspiracy theory. You're like, oh, someone slid it open, they took it, sons of bitches. And no, I have to say I have to even apologize to myself for even thinking. And it was very reassuring and cool to know that the package had just opened up and the part had fallen out in his mail truck, and he recognized the name for the product and knew that I was a gun guy, and actually knocked on the door and talked to Samantha and said that if it turns out that he is missing something, to call the number and they'll take care of it. So cheers to my USPS delivery man, Mike. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I had already called Primary Arms and said that they delivered an empty box, and they're sending out another one. In the way Chuck raised me, I probably will call Primary Arms and let them know that it was taken care of, and give them Chuck's credit card number and make sure that they, get it taken care of. Seriously though, I am going to call them and tell them that it was found, and I'll leave it up to them. I'll pay for another one. I need another one for Project Winter Sniper. Okay, so how long has it been? Way long enough by now. Ray is gone. Chuck has left 3, 4 comments. As far as a Christmas ale goes, this is a good one, and I give it a 9.5. Oh, you just mentioned the guy's name, and then he calls right in the middle of a brew review.
Oh snap! Not in the middle of a brew review.
Well, technically not. Technically not in the middle of it. Right at the end, it was a double brew review. We've already got all the important shit out of the way, and this is the part where I say it's my good friend Ray, and Ray is more. Well, I don't want people to feel bad that Ray is more important than the rest of you, but at this very moment in time, unsubbed. Yeah, what a dick. I don't understand that. In one video, I lost, all my subscribers.
You're not going to put this on the video, though, are you? it?
No,
Honestly?
I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I'm not gonna put this on the video. No,
What's up, man? What's up?
I wouldn't even think of. I wouldn't even think about putting this on the video. We'll definitely. No, when you're watching this video later tonight, you won't even see this part.
Chuck definitely won't. He didn't even hang around this long either.
Chuck's an asshole.
I love that guy. Don't tell him I said that, though.
I love Chuck.
Don't tell him I said that, because, you know, you got big head, you got fans.
Yeah.
You'd be like Jerry and shit.
Yeah, Jerry's got. I don't, but I know Jerry's got fans. So.
I'm Jerry's #1 fan.
Yeah, because he.
I don't know what I see what Grub Catch says. I'm Jerry's #1 fan.
I don't know if you can be his #1 fan because you're such a big fucking deal.
I'm not a big deal. You're the big deal. And Jim, the Hornet Fixer, is the real deal.
Yeah.
Or is that Josh? I can't keep up anymore, man.
You know what? I am going to be part of the crew, though. I told him, I don't know what it's going to take, but at this year's shoot, I need to be nominated and part of the crew.
Yeah, Josh did the whole thing, on that video about the G Crew initiation.
I know.
He didn't go into any details or anything. He just kind of gave like an overview. And then I was like, hey, man, how do I get in the G Crew? And he just like totally ignored me. He was like, my fucking voice wasn't even airing or anything. He was just like, eh.
So you're not part of the G Crew?
Okay.
You're not part of the G Crew either?
I'm not part of the G Crew, man.
Well, fuck them. Fuck them, man. Maybe we should start. We should start our own crew. Like the RE crew. Like fuck them. Fuck the G Crew. G Crew is a bunch of losers.
You're already the leader of our crew, so
Yeah.
Whose house do we go to in September?
Well, that's a good point. How is it that this is like what, the 4th year or whatever we've done this, and I am not part of the fucking G Crew?
Yeah, that is pretty messed up right there, now that I think about it. When you put it like that, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know who Malvini is. I don't know who, all these people that he's friends with on Facebook that are part of the G Crew or whatever, or however they roll. But, yeah, man, 4 years, I think that deserves some induction.
Jeez. Now I'm pissed.
We should start, what I'm going to do? I'm going to start another YouTube channel. I'm gonna call it a G Crew, and I'm gonna hide the password from Jerry. He can't ever have it, and so he can't. He's gonna have to make us members of the G Crew if he wants the password to the G Crew YouTube channel.
Well, I have just a little bit of prior experience in this. I don't necessarily know that you want to start a channel with somebody else. I'm just saying.
Well,
unless
that's true. You got me there.
Unless you get lucky and they do like say 1 or 2 videos, which is kind of funny because I don't want to air my dirty laundry because I'm gonna edit this all out. But it's like, okay, we're gonna do serious. We're gonna do serious brewer reviews. I'm like, okay, I can do that. I'm a serious guy. I'm a serious guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, those first couple videos of you and that other guy, yeah, they were real serious.
Yeah, so I think it was, 2 videos in by the other guy, or was it 3, where the conclusion is we can't review something unless we have a couple of scantily dressed chicks in the totally serious video.
Well,
right.
It usually works for a lot of people, though.
Right now, as we speak, everybody is going back on all the videos to find the scantily dressed chicks that I'm talking about. Right now, Chuck is already on his way back from the bathroom with some Vaseline and a towel.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay. We will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe if you're lucky, there'll be a little something to follow at the end of this video. Because every now and then I'm throwing in some excerpts from the unauthorized brew reviews from the shoot this year. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Did I say what we're going to look at tomorrow? God, no, I didn't say what we're going to... The phone rang before I could say what we're looking at tomorrow. Ray, just point to something in the fridge and I'll review that tomorrow.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That looks good.
And not only the anthem, he's funny.
Well, I don't know if it's just a coincidence that Ray picked this or not, but we're going to be looking at three-way pale ale tomorrow from
Sorry.
from
I thought we were doing 69 brew reviews or something like that. Sorry.
just about. So we're going to look at three-way pale ale tomorrow from 3rd Street Brew House. This one is 5.1%, and we will see you tomorrow.
Oh, you fucking fool.
Oh, yeah, geez.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Oh, you betcha.
All
right, listen.
Oh, yonder, eh?
Hell yeah.
We're talking about up north there, eh, buddy, fella?
Who's
What are you
flying up
talking
here?
about?
Who's heading the Minnesota crew ahead? It's like, oh, yeah, yeah. You want pretzels? Yeah.
Oh, so you know what I'm talking about.
I kept 20 syrup boots about a week ago.
Get that card?
See, told you guys he's on the box. You can stand up on the box now, Eric.
Yeah, no.
You're not even
Hang on,
Step up on the box.
Hang on. Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
What's in the
Thank you, Phil, for the call.
What are you doing down there, Eric?
All right, guys, today we're reviewing the Bud Light. I was flown in here at major expense.
We're doing O'Doul's next for you.
We're hanging out with the Taliban.
snack matter?
We're going to be doing a waterboarding speciality on him in a little while.
21.
What? Waterboarding expert?
I'm just here for the shoot.
Hang on a second. You just... Like, really?
Lost cause.
Can I...
Lost cause.
I'm going in here. I got to get out of here. I'll touch base with myself.
There's your 21 virgins.
Allow us be pleased. Snack matter.
I'm just here for the shoot, none of that gay stuff. I know there's a lot of that gay stuff going on down here.
All right. Let's get serious about this beer review here. Ready?
And why the hell are you here?
Go ahead, Eric. We're waiting on you.
Are we actually supposed to be reviewing something?
Yeah.
Where are you going to be? Well, what? You don't have any fucking beer.
When you get to the actual...
I'm reviewing this beer again. It's quite good.
You were, hey, wait a minute, hold on. He was in one last night. It's the new guys.
Yeah, I don't want to be in. I'm just goofing on the
I've been reviewing this all evening.
Get the fuck out of
Get
here!
the fuck out of
Get
here.
the fuck out of here.
All right. Let's do this.
All right, come on, Jerry.
Let the little Irish guy
review.
in there.
It's the new guys' turn.
Do your review vaccine.
Oh no. Smell like a hot bag
Fuck
of
y'all.
It's the behind the scenes network. These are the fluffers.
Really? You got Twinkie colored fucking...
What are you doing down there on your knees? Again?
Brown ticket, brown.
Mom wasn't complaining last night.
Damn right she wasn't.
Oh,
She's a
get
whore.
off my
I'm
mom.
negative in
Neither
that.
was your wife.
I only had one fuck left. I gave it to your mom last night. Hold on, your mom texted me. One second. I think the condom broke.
Get a smaller condom.
I don't use those things. Once you hit a certain age, you just kind of like... It's like that old Willie Nelson thing when it happened.
What do you like now,
what condom
52?
cost back in 1960? No, neither do we. We didn't use them.
You
Shell
two
shock
look
once-
like a bunch of fucking teenage girls, both standing there with your fucking phones in your face.
He who says with all the
Why don't
bracelets
you-
on.
Why don't you drink that with your
You want
pinky
another
up?
bracelet?
I would. Can I get your cock ring?
Can it be?
You would
wow,
want
you're
my
giving
cock
him some
ring.
fucking predator, buddy.
Have Chris show you his
No,
little pony
you burned
tattoo.
yourself
It's
on
really
that one. That
cute.
would be a pinky ring, not a wrist ring. So are we doing a beer review, or are we just standing around with our dick in our hands? Back.
Yeah, that's what.
Right,
Let's
right.
see.
You
You and
fucked
Travis
it up.
both got your hands in your pockets.
Oh yeah. So I'm drinking Bud Light in the basement of this porno. That's right. Kind of is a basement porno a little bit.
Too bad he doesn't have those martial art mats.
Martial art mats. Where's Eric? He left.
He said you.
He said, fuck all you.
He said you're gonna take care of it. Go ahead, Josh. We're waiting on you.
So, do we have his laptop with access to his YouTube channel?
Well, his fucking computer's right there.
I mean, is it really gone?
Don't touch
You got,
that.
yeah, you got your hat. You got your hat on.
Is she even of age?
That's kind of what I was wondering. I was like, is this legal right now?
I don't know, man. It's a pretty gray area.
Pretty hot once you clean all the shit off of it.
And it's not too bad once you get past the use part.
Yeah, we're not putting that. This is a cool.
Yeah.
This will be for the spank bank.
I mean, that's like a quivering rabbit nose framing a paper cut. Whiff of cotton candy. Smells like hope.
In change.
I don't know where Eric went.
Oh, he got a message on his phone or something when he rolled up.
He's got to do a serious beer review. That's what he was going to do.
Can do a serious beer review? Like
Yeah.
for serious? Or like a serious beer review?
Yeah,
It
no,
can't be
we're
like
serious beer
goofing off.
It's not going to be that fucking serious tonight. Ain't nothing to be serious tonight.
new down here?
I don't know.
I think he went up to pick Heffy up at the airport.
You're not letting go of that, are you?
Hey, listen. When we say we're going to go, we're going to go. Can you imagine if shit hits the fan and we're waiting on Heffy with a fucking 50-round mag? You know what I mean? We're fucking doomed. Yeah, we just need patriots, bro. You know what I mean?
Just give
we
it
gotta,
all
we
away.
gotta kick Heffy to the curb, bro. We gotta kick him to the curb.
Jesus.
You just muzzled me with a 50 cal. Thanks. My penis appreciates that.
It was. I'm gonna review this.
You gonna review it? We should do a basement pop.
Yeah.
That's
Step behind the brick wall. God damn, that's heavy. And you know what?
Is that yours?
You notice I walk out,
Is that
right?
yours?
You notice the muscles? That's heavy. That shows you.
Is that coming back with you? Or is that
Yeah. Are you interested?
maybe?
I have a feeling it's going to be for sale.
Oh yeah? I have a feeling I have a zero balance on my credit card.
They're always the best.
Are you serious? You're gonna sell that thing?
Smiley.
No, it's not for sale anymore. Shut up. Hey, maybe we can work out a deal with a certain certain FDE ACOG that I know you're probably not using.